You're that bloke who is hitting biceps twice a week and skipping leg day, and now your biceps are bigger than your legs.
Yeah, buddy. Okay. Leg day then.
Good boy.
Strength, endurance, and lifelong health.
Training glutes is not just for girls, and you know why? Because the gluteus maximus is the biggest muscle in the human body.
What? Yes, yes, yes!
You heard me right. The gluteus maximus is followed by closely the quadriceps, the latissimus dorsi, and the hamstrings as well. Therefore, training the glutes should be a main focus for anyone who wants to be muscular, athletic, or basically healthy. The hip thrust is one of the best exercises to hit the posterior chain that includes the glutes. In everyday language, buttocks, bum, fanny, booty, tash, hiney. Anyway, I was talking about the posterior chain that includes the glutes, the hamstrings, and the erector spinae. This huge muscle which help you to That huge muscle which help you to differentiate yourself from chimpanzees as you erected by the help of the strong muscle.
That huge muscle which help you to differentiate yourself from chimpanzees.
Obviously, many different kind of things differentiate you from a chimpanzee, but let's not lose ourselves in the details. Training these muscles effectively, you can make sure that your posture will develop as well, as the gluteus maximus is the strongest hip extensor. Gluteus maximus is primarily responsible for hip extension, which is the movement of bringing your thigh backward, as in when you stand up straight from a bend over position. Strong glutes help you maintain an upright posture by allowing you to extend your hips fully. Weak glutes can contribute to an anterior pelvic tilt, where the pelvic tilts forward and the lower back arches excessively. This posture can lead to lower back pain and poor body awareness. Strengthening the glutes maximus can help correct this tilt by pulling the pelvis into a more neutral position. Now let's jump into the proper execution of this exercise. Before you would think this exercise is not hardcore enough, according to the Guinness World Records archives, the heaviest hip thrust is 369.67 kilograms and was achieved by Ryan Halverson from the States in 2022. Unbelievable achievement. Don't worry, you don't have to go that far though. Using moderate weight and concentrating on the full range of motion and the peak contraction of the gluteus will lead to muscle growth and strength development as well. You can support the channel by checking my previous video. And of course, you can subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell as well for easily understandable and a bit cheeky fitness content. Position a bench horizontally, make sure that it is stable and won't wobble during lifting. Place an exercise mat on the bench, otherwise your back is going to look like that you are into BDSM. Sit on the floor with your upper back against the bench and your feet flat on the ground, hip width apart. Place a foam pad on the bar to make this exercise tolerable. Lean your upper back against the bench and make sure your shoulder blades are just below the top edge of the bench. Brace your core by doing a small crunch and tuck your chin slightly downwards and engage your glutes. Push through your heels and lift your hips towards the ceiling until your body forms a straight line from your shoulders to your knees. Avoid arching your lower back excessively on the bottom portion of the exercise, as too much pressure on the vertebrae can lead to injury. Letting the knees collapse during the exercise. This easily can be fixed using a rubber band, a glute loop to fire up the gluteus medius and minimus. These muscles are mainly responsible for hip abduction. Placing your feet too close to the bench will engage the quadriceps more, therefore the glutes less. Placing your feet too far away will engage the hamstrings more instead of the glutes. The barbell hip thrust is renowned for its ability to target and strengthen the glutes maximus, making it a valuable exercise for those looking to develop rounder and stronger glutes. It allows for better isolation of the glutes, helping individuals establish a strong mind-muscle connection, which is essential for muscle growth and activation. Narrow stance hip thrust activates the glutes maximus greater than the shoulder-wide stance, as hip abduction is one of the primary functions of the gluteus maximus. So a narrow stance can help emphasize this movement and activate the glutes more effectively. Share your experience, questions, or any tips you have in the comment below. We believe that the best insight comes from our community, so let's grow and learn together. Don't be shy, drop a comment below and let's start the conversation. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time, stay healthy and keep crushing those fitness goals.